Just the other day on Twitter, the Mortal Kombat team had announced that they are no longer adding story content or DLC characters to Mortal Kombat 1, and they are shifting their focus onto their next title. Many people are celebrating that Mortal Kombat 1 is done, and some people are upset that we're no longer getting story content or DLC characters. But they made the announcement that they are working on their next title, and many people are saying that it should be the sequel to Mortal Kombat 1 or some continuation to the story. Personally, if you're asking me, I think we need a little bit of a break from Mortal Kombat. Why? Let's talk about it. Fight! Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. Nick here, and welcome back to the channel. Just the other day, the Mortal Kombat 1 team had recently announced and launched their definitive edition and just made the official statement they are done adding story content or DLC, meaning that support for the game has wrapped up and they're moving on to their next title. And to say what you want about Mortal Kombat 1 as a whole, I thought it was fine, but from where it started to where it ended, I think we are in a much better spot, and it is upsetting to see that the game has wrapped up so quickly when we were told that we would be getting years and years of support. But at the same time, it is nice knowing that we are getting a new game in the works, and I really just hope it's not Mortal Kombat. You're probably surprised to know me, a giant fan of Mortal Kombat, doesn't really want the next title to be the sequel to Mortal Kombat 1 or just another title, but I'd rather it be something different. The reason I don't want it to be Mortal Kombat, another game, I think we're getting franchise fatigue at this point, and I think we need a slight break from Mortal Kombat, if you ask me. To give you an idea of the franchise fatigue that we've had, we had Mortal Kombat 11 in 2019, followed by the Kombat Pack coming out that summer, and then that wrapping up in the beginning of 2020, followed by Aftermath that came out in 2020. At the end of 2020, we got ourselves Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate. Sometime in 2020, we got ourselves Scorpion's Revenge, the animated film. Early 2021, we got ourselves Battle for the Realms. Also in early 2021, we got ourselves the Mortal Kombat movie by Simon McQuaid. Also in 2021 and 2022, we got ourselves Snowblind and Cage Match. Then, as we thought that we'd be getting Injustice 3, we got the announcement of Mortal Kombat 1. Then, later at that time, we got ourselves the Kombat Pack for that, followed by Chaos Reigns, which wrapped up in 2025. And, to just be the cherry on top, at the end of 2025, we're getting the sequel to Mortal Kombat, the reboot by Simon McQuaid, and still looking at the Wikipedia, there's no news or updates on it, but still to be determined, we have the rumored that's still coming out, the Mortal Kombat Fall of Edenia animated film. That is 14 projects that came out in the span of 6 years. That is a lot of just one thing of Mortal Kombat. Oh, and don't forget, in 2022, we also got ourselves that forgettable Mortal Kombat Onslaught that I just completely forgot about until I looked at the Wikipedia page. Basically, what I'm getting at is, we've got so much Mortal Kombat lately, all brand new stuff based around the NRS and Reboot trilogy, and it's kind of overwhelming that we've got so much of it. Now, I'm not saying that all of this is bad stuff. I've enjoyed all of my time with the Legends films that came out. I enjoyed the 2021 film. I never got around to playing Onslaught. Honestly, mobile games really aren't my thing. And I've enjoyed all of the content that we got from Mortal Kombat 11 and Mortal Kombat 1. Brave to say, I know. And yeah, I'm also looking forward to Mortal Kombat 2, which be ready for some more coverage on that later this year. Just what I'm getting at is, it's franchised way too much, and I feel like a lot of the time and attention is just being spread way too thin at this point. So for now, I do think we kind of need to slow it down a bit on some Mortal Kombat new releases at least. So I know many people are really hoping that we are working on another Mortal Kombat game. I know other content creators like Maximilian Dude don't want another Injustice, but unfortunately, I think that's what we need at the point right now. Now, there is a clear reason why we are getting so much Mortal Kombat fatigue at this point, and a clear thing, and I know you're probably sick and tired of me saying this, it's Warner Brothers. They know that Mortal Kombat is a money maker. That's one of their clear focuses moving forward when it comes to franchises is Mortal Kombat, Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, and DC and Batman Arkham. Mortal Kombat makes money, they know it. But I do think that we need to manage our Mortal content better, because having a bunch of animated films coming out, those live action ones coming out, it sounds like there's going to be a trilogy, and the fact that we had 2 games released in the span of all of that media, 2 games working back to back where we didn't have enough time to kind of flesh out the story a little bit better, and it seemed like production was really rushed. I do think we need to slow it down when it comes to Mortal Kombat at this point, and that's why I hope NetherRealm Studios' next project is actually Injustice 3. I really think it's time to have a new Injustice. It's been since 2017 that we got a new title in the series, and with 2 back-to-back Mortal Kombat games. Did anyone else think it felt weird that we had 2 Mortal Kombats come out back-to-back instead of it having the pattern of MK Injustice, MK Injustice? That just felt a little weird. On top of it, I also think it's another opportunity to do another Injustice. The fact that there's the DCU that's picking up with that new Superman movie coming out. I think it's a wonderful time to kind of hype up the DC heroes again after the mess that was the Snyderverse and the Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. It's also alleged that James Gunn had met with NRS to develop DCU games, so there could be a chance it could tie into more DCU with Injustice 3, but I don't know. I'd love to talk more about Injustice 3 later down the line if that's what they are working on, and I really hope that they are. However, I said I didn't want any new Mortal Kombat games. There is a little catch with that though, because if there is one thing I think they should do is they should take a playbook from Capcom, one of their big competitors, and do some arcade collection re-release or something like that. Instead of shifting a lot of their focus onto new titles, pushing the new era onto people, I really think they should embrace their past a little bit more and do something like a 1, 2, 3 and MK Trilogy bundle where it's 4 titles in one, or maybe even include MK4 in there and hashtag free MK4. Yeah, I think that's about time that we've done something like that too. Just think about it, we haven't had Mortal Kombat Trilogy re-released on something except for GOG, I believe, if I'm correct. I know many people are wishing for a remake of the original trilogy, but that falling apart is the reason we got the arcade collection back in 2012, and you can't really even get that anymore because it's been delisted off of the Xbox 360 marketplace, and it was locked only on that era. So I think it's a wonderful opportunity to bring back older games such as the original trilogy, and as a bonus to get people to actually check out this new bundle, include Mortal Kombat Trilogy and Mortal Kombat 4. Hashtag free MK4, am I right? But yeah, think about it. Capcom's been doing this with their arcade collection, the Marvel vs. Capcom arcade collection, and now the second one that just came out that has CVS2 on it. Think about it. You have so many games in your legacy, and now that you have so many people checking out these legacy characters in Mortal Kombat 1, why not give people the opportunity to play the original arcade era games? And if that does well enough, maybe do like a 3D era thing where you can have Deadly Alliance, Deception, Armageddon, and Shaolin Monks on modern platforms so people can finally play it. And if those do well enough, maybe contract a team that can actually do a remake of Shaolin Monks or something. Like, come on, the fans want it. Now, I know that Ed has said that he's wanted to do a Shaolin Monks remake for some time, like he said in this rapid fire interview with Game Informer.
Shaolin Monks HD?
Oh, I wish that'd be awesome.
You have enough oomph in the industry, can't you just make a couple calls and make that happen?
It'd be more than a couple calls, but I think it is a possibility.
Come on, NRSWB, make the damn calls. We want it. So to wrap it all up, if there is anything that you want to take away from this, the next mainline title should not be Mortal Kombat that they're working on. I hope it's something like Injustice 3. And if they are going to release anything Mortal Kombat related in the next few years, I really hope it's an arcade collection of like 5 games from the actual arcade, and then a 3D era bundle of Deception, Armageddon, Deadly Alliance, Shaolin Monks HD. Just something that the fans really want. It would make people really happy, some appreciation and love for the original games that you guys have created. I think it's time that we really need something like this, and it would make you a wonderful competitor to the Capcom arcade collection, and it would help get you a bunch of money in the meantime. Anyway, that's my take on it right now. What do you want the next title to be in Mortal Kombat? Do you also want to see an arcade collection from NRS, the Midway era, the 3D era? Do you want this, or is this something that they should just completely skip over? Please let me know in the comments down below, and let's have a fun discussion down there while you're at it. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and share. It truly means a ton. And just because Mortal Kombat 1 is no longer being supported, that does not mean I'm quitting on the Mortal Kombat franchise. I'll still be doing some discussion videos, some fun things like build the roster for the next Mortal Kombat game, hypothetically, and potential Injustice 3 news if we find out that that's what the next title is going to be. Along with that, I still want to cover the Mortal Kombat 2 movie, so be on the lookout for some content there and a potential review down the line. Also, if you saw my little sticky note that I put on my Twitter and on my YouTube community, I have a few more rankings that I'm working on. I do want to do all guests ranked again, all guest finishers ranked once again, and the definitive edition of the MK1 Fatalities ranked, and some Street Fighter and Fatal Fury Supers ranked. So be on the lookout for that. Those will be a lot of fun to cover. As always, thank you so much for your continuous support. My name is Nick, and have a wonderful rest of your day.
Fight!